Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for My Hero Academia, episode 40, which is technically season 3, episode 2, in case any of you guys need to know that. I probably won't do that for every video, but I'll try to do it when I know it, and I know it, so. Because I know that we watched the first episode before. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm gonna just skip over all the whole stuff about my rewatch series. You guys should know what it is by now. But yeah, where am I going with that then? Yeah, the last episode was the recap stuff. I had just watched it a second ago, and I didn't mention it at the beginning of my last video, but sorry for the messy bed behind me. It's just 4 a.m. I was too lazy to make my bed when I'm gonna be sleeping in it within the next like hour or two. So yeah. Anyway, guys, let's jump into this episode, shall we? Because I am looking forward to watch this, and then I'm also looking forward to make some food after this because I am goddamn hungry. Alrighty, guys, so we are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Creepy, curvy camera angles. Evil wiggling on the other side. Very ominous. Finding so easily the destination of those guys that I could not find, no matter how hard I looked. Interesting. I haven't finished season, no, I won't say anything, it's a little bit spoiler for future episodes. Yeah, I won't say that yet. I'll talk about that later. In, like, one of the future episodes. The Union. So it's like a union of, like, black market people, possibly. I never really touched on that before. Like, I never really caught that when I originally watched it, so that's kind of interesting. I wonder if that's gonna be something that is in the future. Like another conflict point, like another group of people that need to be taken down, you know? Like we have like the League of Villains, and then that could be like Union, not Unit. I think I said Unit a couple times. And here we go, the little intro bit. Yeah. And then the intro. Oh, I love this intro so much. I've actually been meaning to rewatch this intro before we got to these episodes, and I never did. I just kept forgetting. I talked about it in the videos, and then never actually did it when the videos ended, but it's so good. I like the song, I like the visuals, I like everything about it. So good. I was watching that part when All Might is falling from the sky. I was watching another reaction group at one point, Semblance of Sanity, doing talking about it, and when they saw that, they coined it as Tactical All Might, which is very funny. That's all I think about every time I see him doing that smash down like that. All Might, so badass. And I love that like slow pan from like looking down at Midoriya, curving it up to showing like All Might behind him and stuff. So cool. Yeah, even greater heights. God damn it! Now they're both gonna be, both blushing. This guy, Monoma. I've seen some people in some reactions get very annoyed by him. I'm actually not. I don't mind him. I think he's pretty funny. And I love the whole interaction between those two. How she always comes in and stops him. Class B. I want to know more about Class B. And god damn it, Mineta. Ridiculous. Why is he always drooling on his damn arm? Why? Not even listening. Hmm. Wild Wild Pussycats. Mineta in the background. I don't know if I noticed that he was like zipping all around everywhere. Wild, wild Pussycats. Oh, everyone else's faces when Midoriya is just nerding out. I'm 18 at heart. That's how I feel. My birthday's in a couple days, and I'm just sitting there like, oh. Why don't we get back to the bus? That's how I feel. When we get out of the car and we're like, yeah, we have to go all the way over there. And I'm like, I'm gonna go back in the car. You guys can go. It's already begun. Wrecked. Just launches them off a cliff. Better survive. Nice. Hmm. I held it, I held it. Oh, those things are so cool. The designs are awesome on them. Not gonna work, Coda. It's a... It's a quirk. That is nuts, though. Like, I've been waiting to talk about her quirk. It is so powerful and so cool. It reminds me of, like, if you guys ever play any kind of MMOs where you get, like, different kind of summons and stuff like that. It reminds me of one of those a lot. You get, like, these cool beasts and stuff in some of them, and that's just crazy to me. Yeah. That must be such a fun job to teach, like, new heroes. and like you're not with them all year. So just coming in like this, like the Wild Wild Pussycats did, and you get to see all these unique quirks. I think that'd be fascinating living in that kind of world. I mean, maybe it'd get a little stale, but she's so excited. Poor Minetta pissed his pants. Flying one. That's so ridiculous. So she could legit make one of those flying beasts. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. And she could ride it, you know? Right? Unless the weight of a person on it is too much because it is just dirt. I have no idea. I like how she can even use her earphones on, like, trees and stuff. Sugar Rush. Wonder how many shirts he goes through. Ayo! Cool transition there. I like that. That's so many sticky balls. Don't make yourself an idiot. That's a cool effect. I like that when he turned like black with a little bit of like magma kind of shit. But probably wasn't magma. Honestly, it was probably like glass kind of stuff. Just hadn't cooled off yet. Cthulhu. That was so smooth. She just like did that so easy. She was like, oh, like flawlessly. That was cool. I like that. I know I watched. I know you guys know I watched this before, but like, I didn't super pay attention when I watched it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like I might have been on another game watching it on my other monitor, and I didn't like super pay attention to every single movement that the people did. Freaking love Pixie Bomb. Oh, you child. I know his story. I'm just treating him like I would if I just met him. Jeez, freaking Ida. Oh, there's like engines like smoking and crap. Kaminari's an idiot. Uh, I want to also point out that Pixie Bomb was able to use her quirk for that long. Can you imagine? Like, so I don't know exactly the amount of time it took them, but it was definitely more than 3 hours, because they just said that they were supposed to do it in under 3 hours, and it took them longer. So I don't know how. God damn it, Pixie Bomb. I don't know how long it actually was, but holy crap, you could probably analyze, like, around what time they got there, they might have said, and now the sun's going down, so you could judge by that, but it doesn't really matter. Either way, even holding your quirk for 3 hours and using it the entire time is insane. Like, she made enough of those beasts to make all of those kids tired. Think about that. Like, that's nuts. But I don't know exactly how. God damn it! Freaking. You don't punch someone in the nuts. Why would you do that to Midoriya's scrotum? That's like the best part of this show ever. Freaking Ida's such a bro. Oh my god, I love that so much. That whole scene's perfect. But what I was saying was, Pixie Ball might be able to make those beasts early, and then they stay up. I don't know, like, how that whole, like, making them works, and what it takes to sustain them. Like, does it take a little bit of her quirk to keep them up and moving, you know? And, like, in their form? If so, that's crazy. She has a lot of power. If not, then she just did a lot of preparation, you know? She might have been able to prepare it beforehand. God damn. This is making me hungry. Shit. Oh. Strong Kid, that box has to be a little heavy. I think. I don't know. It was a decent sized box and had filled with vegetables, which can get kind of heavy. God damn it, Mineta. Always. God damn. Oh, there was something that someone pointed out, I think. It's so ridiculous. The sugar guy right there in the background, when he started saying that, sat down in the water. And people, I heard people speculating that it's because he got an erection and had to go back in the water. Frickin' Mineta. He got so close. Ass right to the face. Poor Ida. Oh my god. And now they give us the fan service. But it allows Midoriya to come in with an awesome save. I don't know if that's why he fainted. Midoriya couldn't have put clothes on before this. That's fan service for the ladies. Maybe not just the ladies. Sorry, I don't judge. Yeah. Normally, you know. Tragic stuff, man. Ugh. I can't imagine being a kid and everyone telling you that your parents are like heroes and stuff, but they're dead. So it's like, I see where Coda comes from, where it's like, I don't care about heroes or villains, I just want my parents to be alive, you know? Thinking back to Shigaraki. Whew. Yeah. That previous text line went by really quick, honestly. It was like 2 rows, and I didn't even get to read it all, honestly. I am getting a little bit tired because, like I mentioned before, it is late. But might have been why. 705.2. Let's see how good he is now. Go to hell! He's gotta say something like that every time. And Midoriya has to comment on it every time. Yeah. That's gonna be a little humiliating for Bakugo. Yeah. Aizawa. It'll be so hard you'll feel like dying. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Outro. Do 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 do. I once again really like all this like concept art kind of stuff that you see. I don't know what it's actually called, if that's right. I don't know, art stuff, but the all those little clips. I could watch like the full outro just being those little like clippings of stuff they've drawn. Do 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 do. I like how during this outro I was just looking at one of the scenes where they're eating like donuts from like a cart or something, and Mineta looks like he steals them, and then Sue stops him. And I like how Sue's always the one stopping him. Like, Sue's always the one to stop Mineta, always. See Midnight in some normal clothes. It's funny, she looks a lot prettier when she's not in her, like, ridiculous outfits. In another after credits scene. Wait, did I see this one? Those empty heroes. We pulled off their pedestals. Oh, jeez. Alright. No preview. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of episode 40, which was a very good episode. I like it. It's like Pixie Bomb's quirk is so overpowered. It's insane. I tried to talk about it the best I could. Sorry I got interrupted so much while trying to talk about it, but I wanted to, mention other stuff I saw as it happened as well. But yeah, seeing them start the camp and everything is really cool, and I really like the idea of training their quirks, because what Aizawa said is true. They've had combat experience against villains, which has helped them with their like tactics and overall like experience, but what they've never done is push their quirks to the limit constantly, like enough. Like they might have done it a little bit while fighting the villains, but for the most part they didn't do it until they felt like they were gonna, break, and then kept doing it and do so I really love the concept of quirk training, and it's just a fantastic idea. But yeah, good episode. I don't do long discussions after these videos because they are a rewatch. I do long discussions at the end of my actual reactions, so you can look forward to that when I start doing actual reactions again of My Hero Academia. Well, not again. I've never done them because I had already watched up to this point before I started making reaction videos. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. And I'm gonna go get some food because I'm freaking hungry, especially after watching them eat this episode. I want food. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like usual, if you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. I very much appreciate it. And if you want, you can check out the description for a bunch of links. You can check out my Patreon. There's a link to it there. There's a link to my anime list where you can see the shows I've watched and plan to watch. And then there is a link to my Twitch channel in the description as well, which is where I try to stream for at least a few hours a day. I think I did 3.5 to 4 hours today. I try to do my best to get as much in. I'm trying to fix my schedule a bit, but it's not going too good. But if I can fix my schedule, then I can stream longer, I think. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Once again, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.